We on?
Yeah.
Is this real? Welcome. Welcome to the Midwest. There's no better Midwest welcome there.
Great start.
Some Midwest people commentating.
Yes.
PGA's Carol.
Jasper here.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. First time for everyone here.
It's already been really fun. We met 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about some melee here. So, all right, let's break it down. Riptide.
Riptide.
Awesome tournament. Everyone's here in Ohio. We tricked everyone to coming into Ohio again.
And Michigan always has to come out now because we don't have Big House anymore. Like, sad times, but I feel
Force
like
them out.
Oh my God, you actually did.
Force. Oh, I actually will.
Oh, no.
Oh, I love the Big House. But Riptide has filled a big house-sized hole in my heart.
I think it's for any tournament to fill the shoes of what Big House has to offer. Riptide is the one because unlike anything else in Midwest, it's a water park event. We don't have a water park event outside of Riptide.
Right.
So it's a very good attention pull for a big majority of the region.
Lots of things to do here.
Yes.
You can drown in pools or you can drown in pools. Speaking of drowning in pools, we are in our first round pools. We got the quad going today. We got 3 matches. I'm looking around. I am an ancient old man of the scene. I don't recognize any names except for one.
Yep, I'm about to say.
MB Smash, baby.
And then I recognize another name, but not because of Melee.
Oh, really?
One Piece.
Oh, okay. One Piece.
Blackbeard.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Yep.
Well.
And funny enough, that's the same. We're looking at the same one. Those are the names we know.
So if we could put a focus on any match, I would say let's put Y on there. Screen Y. MB Smash versus Blackbeard. Chic Marth is a very. It's one of those matchups that like used to be like so Chic favored, and then Marsh were really like they were putting in work.
I think with the past few years with Zane putting in the work, being #1 with Marth, there's always going to be like a resurgence for that character, and the trend being Chic, Marth, and I feel like Fox also just getting more attention lately.
Fox getting more attention lately is a funny thing to think about.
Exactly. But like in the last year, Ices were coming back up, DK was coming up.
DK was coming back up.
Yeah, so there's just like there was more attention on mid tiers in the last year. So getting Fox attention is kind of interesting.
Letting you know like who really runs the show still. I mean sometimes the mid tiers they creep up, but it's the job of the high tiers to push them back down kinda. There is an ecosystem and a balance to this game. And it's nice to see, you know, DK doing well and Icy's doing well.
Bowser's coming out again. Like
until they do too well or like too often, then you're kind of like, all right, let's be serious here. This goofing around is done for. But Tipper on the side. So MB Smash is the Chic, very talented Midwestern Chic.
a long time name too. I swear, I think he's been here 10 to 15 years.
Oh yeah, No. Like I said, I am a dinosaur of the scene, and I recognize MB Smash, so that's who we're gonna watch first. Very classic. You know what I've noticed about like older players? I mean, I think there's no better example than Dreffen, who is one of the oldest of us all. But their gameplay doesn't look old, like at all.
Really?
I mean, you still see little flashes, like specifically with Dreffen. You still see the things that make Dreffen. The crazy down smashes, the kind of simple gameplay. But when you need to do, I mean, let's think about a situation where it's like, okay, there's a kill on the board, and I need to do this very specific, important new age Chic thing. He'll just do it, and you're like, whoa, they got that? And they're like, yeah, you know. So
I think I see more. I feel like there's a very distinct from old school to new school players, and like I think the way that old school players are adapting to meet what needs to be like to keep them in the game still, like that's the part where you're seeing.
Right.
But like they're still like if you put MB Smash and J-Move together, you could tell immediately like one is like very old school playstyle and makes decisions on like the years of like where they started, and then the other is like doing some crazy stuff like the visions that we can't even comprehend what's going through his mind, and like they're like the meta changing, revolutionary, upcoming.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
There's It's an interesting topic for sure. I think an older school player didn't always have the same amount of tools, and I don't mean like practice tools like an Uncle Punch or something, but I just mean like tech. Like some things that they do nowadays, like slide-offs and stuff of that nature, like they just didn't really do that.
We didn't have wave dashing back then. That's like what I started, and like I wasn't going O2, and I was like deciding like I don't want to wave dash. That seems like cheating.
Yeah.
But like you have to now, and that's just.
You should meet my friend from Pittsburgh. His name is Borp. He's he also thinks that stuff is kind of cheating.
Yeah, I've come around because I play Samus, so that just makes me a slippery character.
Yeah, you got to.
And it's more fun now. Like, but when I was, 16-year-old me going like, why do I need to do that? Why can't I just run at them?
What's really funny, Samuses. There are some Samuses, a subset of them, that just walk everywhere. They really just walk around.
We don't need to do anything.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
We'll get there in time.
Wave dashing, a little cheaty. Holding down, girl. But. So FD, the counter pick, that's probably the correct thing to do. I like round 1 pools too, because you see some like less common counter picks. I mean, this is pretty standard. It's pretty much where you want to go if you're a Marth. The only thing you can really stand to do is try to keep Sheik above you, and that's like how you're gonna win this match. Got to start doing it pretty soon. But I mean, MB Smash, as solid as it's ever been.
Yeah, definitely not his first rodeo here.
No. He's sick of the rodeos. Too many rodeos. Can you believe it? Yeah, see, so that misplaced up air right there, that's exactly the kind of stuff that you need to have. Sometimes people go to a stage that is the correct counter pick. Like this is, I would say, the correct counter pick. But if you're not using the stage the way you're supposed to be using it.
Yeah, adjusting your game plan.
Yeah, or if you're still just going to play the way that you would play everywhere or play how you want to play, the point of a counter pick is kind of like moot. Yeah. So we're going to go back. Hopefully we get a little. Best of 5 all.
Wow. I was not ready for that.
Back in my day, when I was starting, you played 4 games all day and then you went home. You drove more hours than you got to play tournament games.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
Oh, man. Yeah, MB Smash really just answering all these things, like just ready with all the correct placements. Blackbeard just kind of missing the sweet spot there is what killed him. And
that is, I mean, Melee is one of the most unforgiving games. And like, I don't even mean like misinputs. I mean, just like you could be, half a character length to the left or the right, like out of place, and it's just curtains for you. There's so many things that you need to like
even your
be on top
reaction
of.
speed.
Exactly.
Like if you're just half a second, just like a frame late to the decision making, and that costs you your combo.
Absolutely, yeah. So it's why we love it. It's why we hate it. It's why nothing feels better than playing good Melee, and nothing feels worse than playing bad Melee. It's really just all over the spectrum. Beautiful game. That's a finding a nice tipper there,
Getting on the board, taking a stock. Speaking of worse feelings, I hate getting 4-stocked.
Yeah?
Yes, it does not matter who the player is. Could be the best player in the world. I'm sitting there like, I cannot have this happen to me.
Yeah,
I need to take one.
I've 4-stocked many people. I've been 4-stocked by many people. It comes and goes. I think I care a little less now. Nice up smash.
You have to preserve your mental game, right? Like even if you know you're not going to win this, it's like, okay, if I take 1, then I can go to my next set like knowing I can still do something. But like,
I mean, I guess the idea is if you can take 1, you can take 4,
exactly.
Right? Why not?
Like you can't give up on yourself. We have reverse situations all the time. Who's to say like Blackbeard doesn't pop off right now and just like do some crazy Ken combo?
I can't wait for Smash like sports betting. We need to get somebody on this.
The thing is you're always back here, and it does exist.
Yeah.
You got to be out there.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I am a fan of that, too. Trying to double my money here this weekend.
Got to know the right people.
Yeah. All right. MB Smash feeling like he's got it in the bag. Went for a pretty, pretty big of a reach reverse bear.
outside of that fair, I was gonna say it was a little doable. We brought it back from 1 stock to 3 to 1.
Yeah.
Reversals can always happen here.
Oh man, you know, all right, let me sound boomerish for a second here. But isn't the character selection screen beautiful?
The music really
We don't
gets
even
me.
see it anymore. I hate when I see waiting for game. I want to see, you know,
Right.
the character select screen.
Oh my goodness. Well, checking in on these other matches, we've got Qwack versus Goose, which is just great tag synergy right there.
Oh yeah.
2-0 looking favored for Goose, just typical Falco Ditto stuff.
I'll let you in on a secret of running these tournaments and like making these matches. Sometimes you see a name like that and it isn't coincidence that they're playing. They're just like, yeah, Qwack, Goose, that's funny.
Yeah.
You know? Especially if you don't know either of them, you're like, okay, that's at least something that you
And then
know.
they're like maybe from opposite coasts. They've never interacted before.
I bet you they're buddies. Everybody from where they're from has some sort of bird duck like kind of
They
tag.
probably would have raised a regional conflict if they're the same playing in pools. So these are possibly just two people like getting to bond over their names now.
Exactly.
Great
Qwack.
reactions to the lasers.
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of people like lose their height when they're just not registering that a laser's coming at them.
Yeah, sometimes I know that I'm gonna get hit by a laser and I'm just like mashing like side B to like not lose any height. I mean, I don't know. There's just some things that like people do nowadays that like is so foreign to me. Like you would talk to somebody and be like, yeah, I DI'd that laser up. And I'm like, what? Why would you? I don't know. I'm just so worried about like where my stick is and like all the things that could go wrong. But like, yeah, you just DI everything. You SDI everything and you just, you know.
Someone asked me a Samus question yesterday about a platform, like, can you like drop and do this instant and land in and out? And I was like, I'm sorry, what? Can I do what
Platforms, that's so far away from the ground.
And I was like, why would I?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Samus is an interestingly fun character where the spectrum of playstyles is probably bigger than any other character. You have some of the craziest Samus players you've ever seen.
And also the lamest.
And then, yeah, the lamest, like, will not move the entire game Samus is. And it's, like, everywhere in between, so.
It's the craziest disparity because you can't warm up another Samus for a Samus.
Oh, no,
like,
no, not at all.
Like, the only way you can do that is kind of like just beating up the Samus and getting a feel for, like, the character weight. And then if, like, say, for example, because I'm from the region with Morse, people, like, I'll warm them up, but then I'm like, okay, well, I don't do this that Morse does, but, like, I saw it while we were playing that you were going to this area a lot, and I'm going to tell you, Morse is going to do this in this spot.
Yeah.
I can't do it to you. I can't tell you, but I can tell you. I will warn you.
Yes.
And that's like all you can do dealing with Samus.
Interesting. I was listening to what you said, but the whole time I was thinking, you just described, I'm from Michigan, the home of Samus's, like, Morris. And I was like, oh, man.
No, I didn't say it like that.
The duck era is
I'm from
forgotten.
the region.
Washed.
No. Well, the thing is
He moved somewhere.
he did. He moved to Canada, and now he's Sheik.
Yeah.
He went through like a Falco and Sheik, so it's like,
So
I do the same thing to Plup actually, where people were like, what about Plup? And I'm like, he's a Sheik now.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that.
Well, let's go over to the Morris code. Yeah, so we could talk more about Samus.
Absolutely.
Plus, Morris is awesome to watch.
He plays so freaky. I love it. Oh my god. It's like unlike any other Samus.
No, really.
Also, Cloink getting 3-1 over Tawm, and Dimension Sunshine starting.
Dimension is a name I've heard of, too, but I may be misremembering because Dimension in my head said Marth.
Who knows with secondaries? It's people change and people just try new things.
People are always evolving.
Yeah.
You know?
Especially if they've been around.
Such is life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a little bit of a Michigan team kill, Gibby and Morse.
Oh no.
Yeah, slightly unfortunate, but
It happens when everybody's so close, you know.
And sorry, what were you gonna say?
Oh no, I was just riffing on that point where it's like you're only like what, like an hour, 2 hours away from Michigan.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
yeah, a lot of Michigan here. So the chances of you running into a Michigan player, very high.
Very high.
Honestly, I think location-wise, Sandusky is probably closer to Michigan's like relevant scenes than they are to Ohio's relevant scenes.
Yeah, from where I'm at, it was only a 2-hour drive.
Right.
And that's closer to me than like the west side of Michigan, like the other prominent region.
Yeah, the other part of the hand.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's really funny. But speaking on Morse and Gibby, besides from the Michigan team kill, Samus Sheik, famously noted for being more Sheik favored. However, Morse is like
really good at it.
Yes, Morse is like, unlike any other Samus. Like we're foaming at the mouth to get whatever he's on. Like he has some insider knowledge or like some secret. Like he just gets it in a way that no one else does.
He speaks a different language. He
does.
speaks in Morse code. You know. It's all right there. But yeah, no, yeah, famously really good against some of the top players our game has to offer. J-Mook, Cody, just super good. Now, you said this is a Michigan team kill. Do they have any sort of history that you can recall?
Morse has not really been coming out to a lot of things in Michigan recently, even our Saturday events. I think he's just been making more time for saving time off work for
things
majors.
Like this, yeah, for sure.
And God, what a charge shot. Anyways, and then Gibby is kind of like a newer name in the region, and
just rip them. Yep, gotcha.
Yeah, I wouldn't say there's any narrative to pull on here. Same southeastern region, sort of, and just Morse being Morse.
Yep. What we just, that last stock right there is it's a Sheik trick. All my people watching, if you ever get a Sheik that has to just go straight up and you're on the ledge, you just get off of it and go right back to it. They can't drift onto the stage enough to get there, so that's a dead Sheik. Wow, the needle took away that charge shot.
Did you not know that?
Oh no, I knew that, but I mean, seeing it is also something.
It's so upsetting.
Yes. Oh, I bet.
This matchup, Samus always has like so many good projectiles just to use against most characters, but this matchup really tests your ability on placement and using it more as a threat than actually getting to utilize them. Because anything above 8% will destroy a missile, so a good fair just takes away a missile approaching. Needles just take away your charge shot. Needles take away bombs, so when you're bomb bouncing, you have to come in at certain angles to avoid the needles.
Yeah.
So, this really just takes away what Samus's wheelhouse is.
Pretty hard out here for Samus, as you could tell. No.
Well, Morse is a different beast.
No, he surely is. No,
I knew 10 years ago, looking at Duck and Morse in the same venue and going, sorry, Duck, it's going to be Morse one day. That's going to be the world's best Samus.
Damn. Maybe you're the person that drove him not only out of Michigan, out of the USA, and off of
It was his relationship.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
He found love in Canada, and I can't fault him because same.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
For sure.
My goodness.
All right, where do we go? Yoshi's.
Yes,
God, Morse is scary. I was just thinking about that. Like, I don't want to take him anywhere, man.
No. The way Morse plays, he's very grounded, so platforms isn't really the threat of, like, you don't want, like, FD is not really going to change too much because he benefits from the space. So giving him, like, shortened areas to move around so you can possibly, like, run him down.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't play this matchup often, but I mean, I would think that like most of it is grabbing on stage and just trying to get Samus off stage and using all your tools to just like make Samus miserable off stage.
Especially as Sheik.
Yeah.
Like I said, like needles take bombs, and then you have like 4 different angles that you could really be hitting those needles at. So.
It's one of the things that I think happens a lot to players where, like, Melee is such a free-form expression of, like, you know, I can do all these things with my character, and, like, sometimes when you're doing neutral and you're kind of just, like, feeling each other out, you're like, all right, I'll just take what I can get, and we'll see kind of how this is going. But I think sometimes, like, in a matchup like this, you really need to just, like, make it the focus, like, I need to grab this guy somehow, and I need to start, like, finding the holes in which he's, like, grabbable at all.
I just need you to know that fair took away that not fully charged shot, and a part of my soul died.
Oh
my god. Okay. yes, to what you're saying, I think in this matchup particularly, like,
Nice.
Sheik just can do so much to Samus that, like, when you get the feeling for them, like, at that point, you really need to just get in there. And plus, especially on a player note, giving Morse more time to think is always going to be your downfall.
Right.
You don't really want to give him that space.
Samus is probably one of the hardest characters to approach, though, also. Just crazy crouch cancel, crazy good wave dash, like back kind of stuff, projectiles, like not... I'm sitting here saying like, oh, all the Sheik needs to do is grab, but it's very easier said than done because Samus has a lot of tools to make it uncomfortable. But yes, right there is exactly what you need to do.
Took the charge shot, like the bear from ledge, so all you had to do was just take the bomb. This is going much better for Gibby.
Yeah.
I think the stage choice really worked out for him.
Yeah, just smaller stage. Definitely like when you get your fairs and you get those like big aerials, like, you know, on a bigger stage, they're not gonna hold as much weight. Like that's not gonna kill, but like, you know, you never know when you're gonna get that opening against a player like Morris. So, you know, the smaller the stage, the better. Yep, here's the grab. Gotta make it work. Yep.
And that's the kill.
Tried to jump out of it. I heard the sound effect.
Ooh, the extender coming out possibly.
Yeah. All right, last stock down by 1. Extender time. Love this dude.
He has been working on his extender game lately.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You should do a convert. I don't know. Never mind. I was gonna go down a rabbit hole of some weird, like I feel like extension is like the name of some like boner pill they used to sell on TV.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're abandoning that one. Put it in the the trash.
Yeah, we're just gonna
But
abandon
Gibby up this game and still gonna live this in a pretty good spot. Gonna use Randall there.
Very scary place to be. I love how Morse adapts his gameplay depending on his stock count because he's been approaching less, staying grounded, and waiting more. And you also know we have that extender on deck, so I think he's just looking for an opportunity.
Oh man, that lack of a good, strong like hitbox above you sometimes really gets Samus. Sometimes being above Samus, wow.
Gibby taking a game.
Look at that. That first game was kind of a dog walk. Second game, taking one off the Morris.
I'm going to take this second to push my agenda because every single time I have this conversation and people are like, it can't be that bad. No, it is that bad. Samus Sheik is really bad for Samus.
You think it's the worst?
It is
By
easily
far.
like top 3 worst, if not the worst for Samus. I could take PR wins as Samus and some random brand new O2er Sheik will cause me to go O2. Like, it is that bad.
Yeah. Definitely.
Oh my goodness. Anyways, Gibby, great job. Not to devalue that you're taking out a game on one of the best Samuses in the world right now.
I mean, one of the best players in the world right now. I mean, he was ranked like 20 like, in that like era.
Getting a game on such a person is going to be a great feeling, whether you walk away from this winning the set or not.
Yes. Oh, and honestly, I talked about the beauty of going to Melee events and all that. Like, even if that's the only thing you do all weekend, that one game you take off Morris, like that sticks with you, and you just have a grin on your face.
Yeah.
I mean, expectations change and goals change, but like, I don't know. If I was like a newer player and I got my like first like win, like game win on like a top player, I'd be like, you couldn't tell me shit the rest of the weekend. I'd be on cloud 9.
What a great, just that whole sequence. Staying on Morse, not giving him a chance to get in. I'm loving Gibby's adaptation here.
Yep, got the little wispy blow off. I wonder if there's a reason why he, okay. I was gonna say he did that forward smash, that first one, down angled.
Sometimes if Sheik is crouching, the normal angle forward smash does not connect because of like Z-axis stuff.
Oh, wow.
So downward angle is your safest bet. Same thing with Pikachu.
That's huge.
Yes. And same thing with like forward tilts too. If a Sheik is crouching, or if Pikachu's crouching, or if Puff is crouching, your like normal height tilt and forward smash just might not connect with the ZX.
All these short characters.
Yeah, it's a shame.
We are on Morris land here, as we should call it. I used to do a series. I don't know. It was a very short-lived part of my life where I was like, you know what? I could make Melee content, but then it was draining. Where I did this.
That's so much harder than just playing the game.
Oh yeah, you can just play Slippy and like go to bed. But I did this thing where I would do 99 stock matches against like top players, and usually like my skill level against like a top player, these 99 stock matches would be like an hour, something like that. Me and Morris played for 3.5 hours. We decided that we were gonna lean all the way into it, and we played Peach versus Samus on Dreamland for like 3.5 hours.
Now, why would you choose to do that?
Because I felt like Morris was the kind of guy that would be down to do some heinous stuff like that.
And he is.
And,
Yeah. Forgetting this is not a best of 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got one more game
Best
at
of
least.
5s in round 1.
Well, we're going to just take a quick second to update. We got SDJ Ronnie 1-0, SparkinMed Altan 1-0 for Altan, and 1-0 for Fry over Kreg. Like, everyone's kind of like doing their own thing over there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
SDJ could be a big weekend for him as well. All right, so what do you think about back to Battlefield? Okay, so I guess in my head, I was thinking that we would see a fountain. Do you have any insider Samus knowledge as to why maybe a Sheik wouldn't want to go to fountain?
So I think it's kind of like, it's almost taboo knowledge, because most people, they don't really think that deep about it. They just go, oh, Dreamland Fountain, that is going to be just good for Samus. But there are certain character matchups where Samus is kind of 50-50 with them. Like, for example, I wouldn't want to take Marth to a fountain. That sword is just going to destroy me. Like, I will live longer, but so does that Marth.
For sure.
And they just have better tools to deal with the platforms. And I think a lot of Sheiks don't realize the same thing, that like, if you're doing better with a smaller space, don't really think about the blast zones, because you have the tools to take away Samus's recovery.
Yeah.
It may have been better for you to go there, but if you're confident as well on Battlefield with a little bit more of that stage, it does have more restrictive abilities for Samus's recovery, because you can't tether the walls.
Yeah. I figured it'd either be one of those things. It would be, okay, I'm going to really lean into my ability to edge guard here. Like, oh, nice air dodge to miss that one needle. But yeah, you got to clean this up right now. That's why you came to Battlefield. Or, I mean, let's not beat around the bush. I mean, new age players, they love Battlefield. It is like, their favorite place. It's like a new thing that people do. They said, you want to just go to Battlefield. It disgusts me. It makes me mad every time.
Instead of stage striking?
Yeah, exactly. Like, you just want to go to Battlefield? I'm like...
Okay, I'm an old school player, but I do that because typically I just want to skip the process, because I know I'm going to ban FD and Yoshi's. They're going to ban Dreamland Fountain. Like, let's just skip the process. We're going Battlefield.
We're going Battlefield. Well, you know what my counter is, and you can steal this if you'd like. Anytime somebody is like, do you want to just go to Battlefield? I was like, do you want to just go random? And they usually are like, yeah, you know what? Yes, I do.
Oh, that could be so bad for me.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, they're all
if I was like
starter
Fox,
stages, right?
Yeah, if I was Fox, maybe, because then I could like adapt anywhere. But like if I was, say, I don't know, what's like if I was playing against an Ices and they wanted to go random and we ended up being like
on FD.
Yeah, like that's just so horrible for them.
Yeah, for sure. I guess. Yeah. I mean, I guess you could also say no.
But that is a fun
way. Yeah, 4 stock to close it out.
Wow.
Sets of Melee are strange, you know what I mean? So Gibby, that game that he won was really, really good.
I saw the vision with that punch.
Yeah. Wow, that tree coming out to save you. Trees will save us all. That is what I'm here to tell you.
Yeah, and windmills.
They are the answer. But if you ask the Trump administration, windmills are not the answer.
True. Let's see.
Nice.
There it
yeah,
is.
got it.
What a cool way to end that game.
All right, so that was SDJ's Falcon.
Which is very interesting.
Yeah.
Getting a little bit of a ditto in there.
I caught a little bit of the puff.
Oh, throwaway Stitch.
Yeah.
Is it just me, or like Peach is just not as aware of their turnip pulls lately? Because I've seen so many Peaches just throw away their Stitches.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Now here I can speak to this matchup a little bit. I played Peach, I played Fox, but I don't know. I was thinking about new age TVs and how crisp they are, and I'm like, okay, I've definitely used to play on the rattiest CRTs in basements that I would never
so crunchy.
go again. And like, yeah, I definitely like didn't even know I had Stitches sometimes, but like that's not what's happening here.
No.
Sometimes I think against Fox, the threat of getting them shined at you sometimes just aren't worth it. So you really just kind of chuck it. If it hits, cool. If it doesn't, all I need to do is make sure I don't get hit by it back. Because shine does double the knockback on it. So like you could be at 0 and throw a Stitch face, get it shined at you, and you're taking like 60 and probably dying.
Yeah.
So yeah, against Fox is one of those things where it's like kind of risky. If you talk to Peaches, they all kind of have like different philosophies on like Stitches and like, you know, some of the turnips they can throw. Some people just throw them away. I think that's crazy, but some people are just like the risk reward, they weigh it in their heads, it's just kind of not worth it.
Similarly, like when they throw away a Mr. Saturn off stage, and I'm like, that could destroy a shield. Why not just like toss him to the stage so he can walk around a little bit, be a little homey?
Yeah,
like keep him around.
Oh,
why are you throwing him away?
Nothing infuriates me more than when a beam sword or a Mr. Saturn gets thrown away.
Yeah.
It's like one of the rare instances that I will quit out of like a Slippy match. I'll be like, okay, you clearly are here for a different reason than me.
Yeah.
And you just showed it clear as day.
Not here for a good time.
No.
Ooh, that could have been the game.
Could have been the game, but Yoshi's a small stage. Foxes definitely can make something happen here. Couple more hits and then up throw up airs on the table. Actually, it's probably there now.
I love that even though
too.
Peach is more on the floaty side, that her and Fox, like they have like they can scrap. It's still so fast-paced.
Well, the thing about both of these characters is Fox obviously has a long fabled like resume of being a super technical character, but so does Peach in like a very unique, weird way. Like it's not intuitive like Fox is, but all the float, all the item stuff, you know, it's why I've found myself in my later years playing more Peach than anything.
Yeah.
But
3-0 for Fry. Good job.
all right, we're gonna talk about something over here. I'm gonna talk to production real quick. Let's put on
Oh, true.
Yes.
Before we go into where I know you're going, I would love to say seeing Zam come up on the stream with Smash Papi is a nice little Michigan, like, just shout out to Zam.
All right. Well, we've done enough Michigan. We're going to talk about some good, gritty Ohio, baby. The real thing is here.
And also Hod coming out to an event. Former Minnesota, I forget where he's at now, but it will be a
Is Hod a Slippy person?
Yes, online player.
Okay, because he didn't turn into Sheik right off the rip, and that is usually my first sign of Slippy brain rot.
Yes. I don't think he comes out to events often, much. I know this is like the first real one that I'm noticing him at, but that's just because I'm interacting with him more.
Oh, he's playing a real one, all right.
Such a chill guy.
Yeah. Well, that's good. RealThing, probably the last person in tournament to four-stock me. He's a how do we describe Falcos? A different beast. That's what RealThing is, actually. He is a different beast. Good guy. He's from Cleveland. Him and his brother, I've known them for about like 15 years. His first tournament, RealThing showed up with a Madcast controller.
Oh no!
But here's the thing, I say that and people are like, oh no, but he beat people.
That's why it's
he beat PR players with the Madcast.
Like you know that you're messing up if that's the case.
Yeah.
Now, really unfortunate for Hod. This game like really just like two different SDs. Like one of them just walking off the stage. didn't get to transform right at the start. And again, RealThing being very polite, letting him transform.
Yeah, it's that Midwest, you know.
That kindness.
Yeah, exactly. But taking one, so, you know, doing better than I did the last time me and John played. Yeah.
Now, playing online to LAN, it is a little jarring because I've noticed, at least for myself, inputs are kind of just different. Sometimes online, like, will eat your input, or you kind of like expect more of a delay with your things.
Sure.
Whereas like
yeah.
on LAN, it's crisp. You have to do it immediately.
Absolutely, yeah. It's definitely a different kind of ballgame. It's a good feeling though. I mean, sometimes like you'll play a lot of Slippy and you'll be like, oh, whatever. But then you get to that nice, crisp CRT and you're like, man, I don't know what's going on, but I'm on fire today. All my inputs feel great.
Yes.
That's always it's a good feeling.
You're from the era that would remember this. Something I really miss about events like this is getting to walk the hotel hallways and the doors being cracked open and you could just walk in and play with anyone.
Yeah, yeah. Or you can hear like the, you know.
Yeah, like the clicking
the
and
clicking
the laughing.
of the controllers. Yep,
like,
absolutely.
Or just like the parties of people like doing like DGen Salty Sweet Cruise.
Yeah, for sure. It's nice when, I mean, I don't go to many majors, but I mean, this one is like the convention center is attached to the hotel, so nobody actually ever leaves. Not that there's many places to go here in Sandusky, but you know, not a lot of people leave the area, and it is cool, like the hotel being like so close.
Great.
So I don't see why we couldn't still do that. I don't know. I'm not sure why
people
that died
are
out.
less social. After COVID, people are just more restrained with who they hang out with now. It's less parties.
The circle is smaller.
Even in the overnight venues, because I used to be an overnight venue fiend. Like I would be there all night. And the reason why Big House lost their overnight venue is because of the low show out and the venue taking it away.
Yeah.
They're like, we're not going to waste money if like there's only a handful of people in here.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
We're shutting it down. You cannot pay us enough to like actually keep it running. And,
I mean, they'll take the money, but yeah, no. Somewhere along the line, they were like, okay,
that's
this
a story
isn't
I'll tell
worth
you
it.
later.
Good. But yeah, I don't know. I talk about this a lot. I don't. It's kind of like doomer of me, but like, yeah, okay. So like Slippy, really, COVID, Slippy, all that kind of stuff happening all at once. It really did change the game in a way that like, okay, I now have this box in my house that gives me unlimited melee whenever I want it. The only time that was possible back in the day was at the major, and you just played all fucking night.
Oh,
you loved it, right? You played until your hands were bleeding.
You started doubles at 10 a.m. You didn't leave the venue till 6 a.m.
Right, exactly. So that was like the only time you could play as much melee as you ever wanted to. And then, you know, it just... It changes. I'm not here to say it's good or bad, but it's definitely
different.
It's different, and that's why you see what you see now.
I mean, even like speaking for Smash Doc days, having like it would be jarring to go from what real like grassroots community was in those first few years of the community to like what it was when what I would say kind of like that Five God era prime of like people going to majors, and you're kind of like right before the online era. Like each era has such a unique time to it. It makes it so timeless in a sense.
Yeah. I got me and Laurel did this Pittsburgh event where we played. It was an election thing, so people came to the tournament and they voted for the rule set they wanted, and me and Laurel played Spinda, the like progressive and conservative parties. So like
crazy.
I have to kind of get out of that character because I was about to say like lean into my character's philosophy of conservative melee and say that Slippy ruined ruined
I see
majors.
how it all plays together now.
Right. So
okay.
I mean, I don't really feel that too much. A little part of me does, but that's we could talk about that a little more. RealThing 3-0.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy.
Unfortunate a little bit for Hod. I feel that's kind of just really rough. I hope he gets to kind of like turn it around in his upcoming sets. Maybe just like figure out what's happening. He played really rough, and I know he can play better than that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, RealThing is really hard to play against. Trust me, I know.
Yes.
But like, I don't know. If this is one of your first big tournaments,
I don't know about first. I just know I don't see
but
the name.
Not,
yeah.
you know,
I'm
not a whole lot.
Yeah,
So.
not definitely out of region for sure. Like, Hod is not Midwest outside of like being former Minnesota.
Yeah.
I don't know where he moved to, but I know it's not Minnesota still. So.
Gotcha. Yeah. Well, you got to play the real thing in Ohio, so that's a little home court there. Definitely tough. All right, so what do we got here? Artan, Jello. You know either of them?
I actually know Artan. He teamed with Zuppy for doubles and got second place.
Oh, nice. All
and
right.
I crashed their hotel room Thursday night.
Good, good.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, so definitely Zuppy, big doubles guy.
Yes,
Loves it.
I love hearing all of the doubles takes.
Yes, love doubles.
I get unfiltered thoughts all the time from him.
Wow, invisible ceiling shine. That's fun.
That's been happening more often lately, I feel. I've even with playing against Marth the other day, I felt more of that than I ever had before. And I was just talking about this with Spinda on stream yesterday, where I was like, I feel that we've gotten to a point with the game that we're so technical, moving so fast, like taking the game to its limits, that we're experiencing weird things that, like, the game can't keep up with us now. Like, we're getting stuck on platforms because we can't get the input fully down anymore. We're experiencing this ceiling more often because we're just, like, breaking the game.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what can't keep up with us, it seems like, is controllers. You know what I mean? Like, we want to do these perfect, crazy, you know, inputs and, like... I don't know. You
don't gotta tell me, I just replaced my controller this weekend because I had my controller snapped last week.
Snapped?
Yeah, like the conch, like the inner parts were the screws. So like half the controller like could not stick together, and then it messed with the board's placement. So like I couldn't do any inputs unless I taped the controller together.
Yeah. I'll give you a secret. You know what holds controllers together better than anything? That grime that you built up during the years. My controller, you could throw it at the wall and it's not coming apart.
I can't agree because I don't clean my controllers and I've got the sweatiest hands ever. That grime did not help me. But the controller was like 5 years old, so you know, it was just kind of like at the end of its time.
For sure. Was I a good controller? Yes.
You were. I'm going to use you for the computer, baby.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We should, you know, in the hood when they retire some sneakers and they throw it up on the power line. Somewhere in Carnegie, Pennsylvania, there is one of my controllers. It might still be on the power line because...
That's so sick.
It was a good controller. It did really good things for me. Got me some good wins. I can't just throw it away. What the fuck would that do?
That controller I have, it's a NES conch. I got my first PR win on it. Like, someone tried taking it from me. Like, well, I'll play it. I'll do something. I was like, no, I've got too much sentiment to it. I'm gonna just take it home and it's gonna exist. Maybe if I don't use it, it's gonna go like in a trophy case.
Yeah. I don't believe in the transplant thing of it either. I don't know. Like, if my controller still has like good pieces like buttons or like this or that, but the control stick just exploded, I think the whole thing just has to die together.
Well, because you never know. Like, I've replaced my button pad before, and then again, it's like, would you rather replace? Yeah. You know, controllers just, they're short-lived. And it's a bad feeling when you're trying to like change your controller too, because you're so used to one and then switching to
they're
another.
more short-lived than they used to be too. I feel like you could get a good, like, I don't know.
Oh yeah.
6-7 years out of like a good controller.
Or if you're like a crazy, very technical player, like 3 to 5 years.
Yeah.
Like just slightly shorter, but still a decent amount of time.
I don't know. The parallel I'm thinking of is just like modern medicine, how like kids used to just die before 5, like at a crazy rate, and then modern medicine just saved them. But now, modern Melee is killing our controllers faster than they used to.
Again, we're taking the game to new limits, unforeseen. We could have never predicted this like 5, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Speaking of the game, Artan being won over Jello, and not with the lead right now. So whatever Jello adapted, I think is really working out for him in this moment. Because I believe they went back to Battlefield after game 1.
I would assume that this set could be all Battlefield, maybe. I don't know.
Well, after both winning once there, they're probably going to switch it up a little bit.
Just keep it going. Yeah, for sure.
And then I love me some Samus. Got Frost and
Frost. I've heard of Frost.
Adwan?
I know about Frost.
Adwan? I don't know
Adwan.
how to, Adwan. I'm not sure how to say the name, but I would say I don't know what I'm gonna say actually.
No.
Sorry.
No. Let's fill the people in on what just happened.
I'm gonna be real with you. A photographer took my picture and I lost every train of thought.
Yeah. Because God, I have so many pictures of me doing commentary with my mouth wide open, saying God knows what.
ADHD, like
you can see the
not...
fucking tooth I'm missing, and like, just the worst pictures ever. So I saw Tori come over and I was like, yeah, Battlefield.
Usually
Smile.
I'm so much better about it, but to be real with you, I'm a little hungover.
Yeah.
I'm not here fully.
So we had to pull it together here for a second.
ADHD kind of just destroyed me. I'm just gonna do like my full reset right now. So Smash Papi, 3-0 Zam. So unfortunate. Sorry, Zam.
Mm-hmm.
But I loved seeing you on the screen, even just in the little corner there. Frost, love my Samus. Seems to be going in his favor, which great. HPR 3-0 over Guest Monster. And then now we're on FD with Artan Jello, which...
Well, that makes sense. Okay, so we lost the all Battlefield part of our parlay, but...
that was only your parlay.
Yeah,
I knew we were not going.
Okay, I don't know.
Why?
I don't know. Well, I mean, you answer that for me because people just go to Battlefield all the time. They win, they lose, they just love it. I think it's actually one of my least favorite stages. Out of all the stages we play on, I think it might be my least favorite, which is a crazy opinion, I think.
Dreamland's my least favorite. And as a Samus player, that's kind of taboo, but I don't like Dreamland.
You got to embrace that part of it.
I feel like people lame me out more than I could possibly lame them. They just run away from me, and I'm like, this stage is too big.
It is kind of annoying. Like, okay, I can sympathize because when I play Peach, like, you get to like a high percentage and like you just keep getting hit, but you don't die, and you're just kind of like, oh, every time I hit, it's just like 10 seconds of me coming back.
Yeah,
I get it.
And then the worst part is they like do. Like, instead of getting a kill confirmed, they'll just go for that big hit, and then like, oh, movie cutscene, and I'm like, it's your fault. You could have killed me.
Yeah, I was dead.
You could have done something like a grab up throw, like, no. You can't pin me on that.
Yeah, Kill me now. But, okay, so Falco on FD. I assume that this was the Fox's counter pick.
Yes.
Falco doing real well. And again, I guess the idea here is, that's just bad news. That's going to be it.
Yeah.
Artan
started off so strong, but again, just playing. I know, okay, I will speak a little bit in his defense that he's had like a bit of a rough start to the weekend because he was supposed to get here Thursday night and his plane was delayed into being canceled, to then flying to arrive Friday at 10 a.m. on no sleep, maybe like 2 hours on the plane, then 2 hours like in hotel right before playing doubles, and then going to second place, and then going to dinner and the water park, and then barely, like, he went to sleep, I think, last night at like 2 a.m.
So very, very busy couple days leading up to the singles where, I mean, if Artan is anything like Zuppy, then the highlight of the weekend was doubles, and now singles is just probably whatever. Probably don't want to lose some sets that you probably feel like you can win, but second in doubles is, I mean, crazy good.
Yes.
Lost to what, Cody J-Mid?
Yes.
Yeah, can't be mad at that.
I think also it was they lost to Dreffen Boyd from Winners very early on, and then they refused to play on the side stream because it was too cold. That was what they said. They were like, we can't play over here, it's just too cold.
The Canadians complaining about it being too cold, huh?
It was actually Artan. Artan took Zuppy's sweater, and then Zuppy was like, well, I'm cold now.
Oh, gotcha. Damn, that was a 4-stock. We were just on FD literally the whole time that we were just talking about how doubles and how cold it was. That match was a minute 07. Damn, that is rough. Sorry to hear that, but
yeah,
Artan,
a few SDs in there. Like Artan,
for sure.
Maybe just warm up a little bit and we'll see a better run.
Physically warm up because he's over here on the side screen where we know it's freezing, I guess.
At least yesterday. I don't know if it's any different today, but
yeah.
So 1-0 Frost. I can see that. playing really strong. This matchup is pretty common for Samus to kind of like work with.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean that's what you base everything around, right? Like the first matchup you should probably know is Fox.
I mean, it's just the one you're going to run into the most. And it's, in my opinion, the most fun because it's so, just as like any Samus you run into is just going to be so random and a variable that you have to figure out in the moment. That's the same with Fox. I always I'm like, are you the full hop kind? Are you the laser camp kind? Are you the run at me grab kind? Are you just the shine tech skill horse kind?
Yeah.
Like, there's 8 different ways you can play Fox and they're all correct.
Yeah, that's the thing too. We talked about the spectrum of Samus, how they can be crazy or they can be lame or just all over the place. Foxes can do the same thing, but just better.
And it works.
And it works. And it doesn't matter. It's not like a style kind of thing where like I gotta play this kind of style to counter yours. It's just like, no, Fox sets the tempo. I can play any of these styles, and if I do it right, I'm gonna be fine. The privilege is what I'm trying to get to.
Yes, Fox, so much privilege, and sorry, I'm questioning some choices here from the Samus because I saw like a potential kill spot before, like from the other side instead of
Ooh, caught that up smash.
Yeah. Very unfortunate for Frost. There was a few different moments I saw like a different potential that could have been a kill confirm, and just the way Frost played like didn't go for that type of flow chart.
Yeah,
and costed the game.
It's hard in the moment. Sometimes, I don't know, horny nerves, outside factors, who knows?
You know, it might be really cold.
Apparently, Frost is also cold, ironically. I see a banger of a set getting their warm-up in. Yeah, Vish RapMonster is definitely going to be something we're going to switch to in a little bit. Let's give Frost a little more
let them warm their hands over there for a second. Let's see the tone of this game before we switch over.
Yeah. Adwan, since we've switched over, has come alive.
Yes. Oh, okay. If you're going to go for a grab like that at that percent, you got to go for the up throw because you can nair or bear or down air the platform if they're going to go there. There were so many better guarantees that could have led to something.
Oh no, that definitely was supposed to be like some sort of tilde forward smash. Yep, okay, I was going to say, you get that shine on Samus, but it's not over. You need to get one more hit. Sometimes that's pretty hard. All right, SCI the up smash. Or the up smash, the up B.
No tether, possibly no jump. This should be an easy ledge guard for Fox. Just kidding.
Yeah, well, Samuses are really good about mixing up their timing, even off stage. It seems like they have so much time sometimes, then you're just kind of like, you're Fox, and standing still as Fox is uncomfortable.
You could roll from ledge.
For most Foxes, I don't know. I have no problem standing still for 20 straight seconds, but...
Same. I'm charging my shot usually.
Right, yeah.
I'm standing still doing one thing.
Foxes, I don't know, they got like a quota for inputs per minute. They're like, the boss is gonna be on me if I'm not doing something here.
I feel like both players here are just respecting each other very well, giving space and then just like responding to things.
Yeah.
And working out, but also not working out for each other, because there's better options that they could be going for. Like right there, I would maybe like send another soft missile after the hard missile, because then it would have interrupted the Firefox, and then you'd be able to get closer to get a more guaranteed hit.
Gotcha. All right, well, I think they're gonna duke it out. I think I don't know. It's up to you. You're gonna be in the driver's seat. You want to keep watching this game, or you want to switch over?
We've already had a really good like full Samus set, and respectfully to Frost.
Yeah, we can switch over. We got Vish.
Yeah, Vish.
One of our commentary friends.
We haven't really seen a Falcon either yet on here, so I think that's just a great tone shift to give some diversity here.
Absolutely. Now, Vish isn't a slouch at all. Like,
no.
I don't know. I talk to Brandon all the time about, like, Brandon also is kind of in the same boat. Known for commentary, obviously, like commentary god, but, like, will mess you up, like in Melee.
Been around, like you gotta have the I think that's what makes amazing casters in general, is you have a passion for the game, And not only for the knowledge, but getting to play the game and meet the people behind these characters.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't trust a commentator that, like, I don't know, had a disdain for playing the game, just watching it. You know, this game is too fun. I don't think anybody is in that. I don't think there's anyone who's like, although I don't know. I mean, when you talk about like online people, like, yeah, I watch it. I don't play it though. I'm like, that's crazy. It's never been more accessible than it is now. You can just jump in. Some people still get scared. They see like crazy stuff like this and they're like, I could never. I swear to God, one time, literally like in like 2007, 2006, I thought that too. I saw my first Falcon combo and it was something as standard as down air, nair, up air, knee. And I was like, I would never be able to do that. First of all, I've never done nair in my life. So, you know, I could just never do what just happened here. But, you know, you'll never know until you try it. And there's more resources than you think. So anybody who's watching and they're just like checking Melee out for the first time, this is so doable. With all the tools that we have now, look at any of these screens, you could be on this screen next year playing Melee.
I mean, look at some
Riptide.
of the craziest debuts, like Jmook, just like I think what debuted at like 3rd.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like it really could be you. You never know. You could just debut as the next best top 10 player out of nowhere.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier, but yeah, RealThing showed up to his first tournament with a Mad Catz controller and didn't do terrible, was beating people, so, you know.
And honestly, a little bit same thing with Ossify. Ossify's first tournament.
Ossify's crazy.
Yeah. Imagine you're just, you know, with your usual people, things are going accordingly, and then like brand new player just called him a hidden warrior because like he never came to anything in person yet. Little like 14, 16-year-old, meeting everyone, wins the event.
Yep.
Didn't drop a game. He's like, who are you? And that was like that.
Where did
like
you come
5
from?
years ago.
Yeah.
And then like you could just tell that these people come out of nowhere and it's like, you're gonna be the next big thing someday. Like your day's gonna come. You just need to go to the tournaments and get the wins.
You could be the real thing. Right.
Yeah, in this moment, RealThing having a crazy lead. Vish, you gotta roll.
Oh, he's smiling though. Yeah, he knows. That's I mean, that's a new age kind of mix up there. You're on the ledge. Certain death is staring the Falco in the face saying, why would you go to the ledge? But sometimes it's like a mix up. People do it. There's not enough appreciation for the just rolling to the ledge. Ooh.
Not enough people roll at all from ledge. Like that is one of the biggest things I'm yelling like when I'm watching a set where I'm like, why didn't you roll?
Right.
And then I remember,
or at least do the short roll or something, you know what I mean?
I remember it was either like Riptide last year or maybe like it was Full Bloom, I think. It was Full Bloom, I remember. And after I casted the set, it was like the next day and the person like reached back out to me and was like, hey, I listened to the set, you know, you were really good, like I loved the feedback, and you know what? You were right. I would have won if I rolled, and I will consider that.
Right. Should have rolled.
Yeah, and I was just like, thank you.
Now he does nothing but every time he can, he rolls.
And you know what?
You're welcome.
Yes, you're welcome. I'm glad I could help.
Right.
It's because it's just such a simple and forgotten thing. Like, you sometimes, yes, we take Melee to its limits. Yes, we love playing the fastest game ever with the fastest characters. Do we need to be doing all that all the time? No. You can take a second to just chill out and do the most simplest things.
It's the bell curve. It happens all the time, you know. Oh, that was a crazy combo. Now, yeah, dead fast. Yeah, I don't expect RealThing to miss really any of those edge guards. Super monster at this matchup. Kind of goofy interaction there. Yeah. Looks like RealThing. I mean, RealThing is crazy good. I mean, what I want to say is like, and I started talking about this earlier, is like Vish is no slouch, and what you're seeing right now isn't an instance of like commentator who stopped playing and you know is kind of washed. Vish is not washed. Right now, RealThing is just like on some shit. Trust me, Vish still has it.
I think something too is we just came back to Dreamland, right? We were just here for game 2. And it was a wash. It was like RealThing kind of dominated. I'm not a fan personally of people choosing to go back somewhere as if they like rediscovered something like, oh, it'll be different. Like it, like if you lost there once, you need to really take a second to think about what happened and where else can I go to change that. So if maybe RealThing's having a better time scrapping or the space, like could you get a better kill, maybe say Stadium?
Stadium is what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I don't know, some people have their like comfort pick. I think like maybe Vish has been around for a long time and knows his Falcon, knows like, okay, I like room, you know what I mean? I like having some room to do some like long kind of like sweeping aerials and approaches, but
sometimes you have to adjust your comfort and your game plan for people who are, you know, like
comfort will kill you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it looks like this is gonna be a wrap, and if John wraps this up real quick, guess where we get to go back? Frost Adwan is game 5.
Yeah, honestly too, looking over at that, they look pretty even on Stadium.
Weak knee will do it there.
I will say Vish did adapt a little bit. Not total wash here, but I wish maybe some of those things may have been better on another stage. I'm just not a fan of going back.
Yeah. To each their own. Everybody has their own strategies.
Yeah.
That's a funny Falco animation at the end there. But yeah, let's go to screen X. Frost and Adwan in game 5. Frost with a little bit of a lead. Fox in a precarious situation.
Honestly,
the wrong
89% too is a big lead for Samus. Yes. That's like half her life right there, half a stock.
That's Fox's like 30. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit overzealous with the runoff nair there.
It would have been so that is kind of like a correct mix-up.
Yeah.
But if they had like been a little further, because the way they slid off would have just been. You're right, like it was just a little too far.
Yeah, I think sometimes we think about stages and like, okay, so there's no like good wall for Fox to ride with a Firefox, right? So Samus would be like, okay, there's no way they're gonna go like more than the stage than they are straight up. So I get why the nair was there, for sure.
Also, I just want to like back up like 10 seconds there. Frost did something that I haven't really seen too much, and I'm not sure if that was just because Adwan messed up the Marth killer.
Oh yeah, on the grapple.
Or if Frost kind of like did something to get around that, because Adwan like dropped and Frost was able to grab the stage, and typically that's not how that works.
Well, I don't think that it's the best application of that against the tether grab. I don't know.
Well, usually what happens is when they get the Marth killer and they grab the ledge, then it pops Samus's up where you can either shine them or up air them. And it goes into like a good kill confirm or good percent. But instead, Adwan like dropped and Frost got to grab the ledge. It seemed so fluid that like that was the intention.
Yeah. Interesting. Maybe he's on some shit. Who knows?
I don't know.
But all right, so it's up to the Fox here. Or up to the Samus rather, to not blow this one. Ooh, got him on the bounce.
Everything I said back in like game 2, where I was like the up throw, where it was like you get your nair, you do this, and then like you don't want to be here at ledge. I just saw everything come back to like full circle in that moment. Like obviously he can't hear me, I'm back here, but he knows it, he knew it, and he brought it back and he fixed it.
Damn,
oh my God.
He just raw rested the miss tech too. That's crazy.
And that was for the set.
All these games are ending at the same time.
My goodness.
Damn. But I think screen Y, we got,
it looks
Gahtzu
like
and Joey Donuts.
Ooh. This would be a good one.
There's 2 Joeys. There's Joey Donuts and there's Joey Bats, right?
Yes.
One's the Ness.
Yes, Joey Bats is not only the Ness, but in a band called New Design. I saw them live this past Nommel with their new album release. You should go give it a listen. It is a good emo album.
Check that out. Check that out.
Please do. They're on Spotify.
getting money from these ads, and, you know.
I'm not. It's just he's a really cool guy that I got to hang out with a little bit that weekend, and that was getting to see them live was a privilege.
Social media has ruined everything. Where I can tell that you are genuinely like into it, but so many people are like, yeah, I listened to Joey Donut's band. It was great.
You mean Joey Bats?
Oh, Joey Bats. Sorry. Yeah.
I did the same thing. Like I was half asleep one night, and I was like, oh yeah, Joey Donut's concert. You mean Joey Bats? I was like, I'm so sorry.
We need to link them up.
Yeah.
That's what we need to do.
Get like the Joey name tag battle going. Someone's got to drop the Joey.
They should start a boy band, you know, where they're all Joeys.
That's so funny.
You got Joey D, Joey B, Joey C. All right. Maybe they're switching seats.
Or maybe getting some water, or just some stretch, or talking to production. Who knows?
Who knows? But, we know about Joey Donuts. Super technical, fast, solid Falco. Gahtzu on his second life as a Melee player. Box Falcon. You know, that whole Florida like Falcon area. I mean, Gravy was a part of that too. He also plays on the box now. They all kind of followed suit. Not Wizzy though. Wizzy plays box on a GameCube controller, which is a strange kind of thing. Nobody can use a GameCube controller like Wizzy, so
yeah.
I would be frightened. It would keep me up at night thinking about Wizzy's box gameplay. It might be over for all of us.
That would be a very interesting thing to see eventually. Again, not rolling from the ledge.
I'm telling you, it's this crazy thing that happens nowadays. See, like, what you're saying, I do roll because some people...
That would have killed the Falco.
Well, I roll because people don't do it anymore, and, like, I'm like, dude, I'm on the ledge. What do you think is going to happen? This is like, me pressing one button here and killing you is nothing to me. But the mix-up, that happens all the time. People assume that people are going to jump off the ledge and try to take matters in their head. I guess. I don't know. I love a good roll. I'm with you. We need to be the change that we like to see in the world. We're rolling all over. I'm not even going to ledge dash anymore. I'm going to roll to center stage.
Great. Closing out that stock.
Yeah, on the miss. Sometimes when I play against the Falcon, I'll like miss a tech kind of on I don't know, like I'm really bad at the Falcon matchup specifically, but I don't know, sometimes I feel like it throws off the rhythm when you like stop like teching and you start missing your techs, but it did not phase Gahtzu one single bit. And I will continue the journey of trying to figure out why I just die against Falcon. We will not. Maybe we'll find some answers here from Joey Donuts.
Oh, man. I love the little dance that they're doing. They're just traveling around the entire stage.
Yeah, the whole stage is getting some play. Even the shy guys are here. Okay.
Now, this might be the tism in me, but, like, lately I've been correcting people on them calling it shy guys because they're actually fly guys.
Yeah?
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes.
Are there two separate?
The shy guys are on the ground. The fly guys have the wings. They're like little propellers.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So
I thought that was like some like pun of a nickname that we used to call them. People used to call them fly guys.
No, they. Because someone corrected me on that when I called them shy guys. I was like, oh, you know what? You're right. They are different.
What's the name of the elephant with the sign?
Oh my God. I used to know. I used to know.
Damn. Took that.
Just like how I know like Randall is not the name of the cloud, but like we just named him that. Yeah.
That would be really unfortunate if that great cloud doesn't have a name at all.
Like, look at that little smile.
I know. So much personality. And we came up with Randall.
And you know, it's fitting. It was so fitting. No one's like really changed it outside of Femmies as a series.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they named it Jerome.
Jerome? Jerome get more time than Brandon. Alright, so we're going to FD on the counter pick. I mean, that's good. That's kind of just like anti-Falcon stage. In this matchup, at least. I mean, if it was Martha, it'd be different, but...
I'm seeing some work here.
Yeah, I mean, Gahtzu's a killer.
Look how fast he's moving.
Notably fastest character in the game, run speed wise.
Just zoom in.
I know.
Didn't like have the slow walk animation like he lost his wallet or anything. Just do 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 do.
I think sometimes about like Falcon's like moveset and how they kind of just created it out of like nothing. Kind of like he was a race car driver and they're just like, no, he should have this humongous Falcon punch that fucking destroys everything. And they're like, yeah, that's fitting, you know. Or is this not Captain Falcon? Is this Bloodhawk or whatever it is?
I wish I knew anything about the game, but that's the thing. Is that there's what, one game in the series, and it's just racing. Like there's not really like any deeper personality to them, as far as I'm aware.
Well, I think I don't know. I've never played it either, but I think F-Zero, like all the characters have like they have backstories and different kind of personalities, and like I don't know. They should make like I don't know. People would eat up like some sort of anime or something about like these kind of characters.
There might be. It's just maybe not like translated to English.
Yeah.
Because you never know. Japan just has more going for them than we do. Like the Fire Emblem series. Like when in this game, people not knowing like Marth, because Marth didn't have an Americanized ported game at the time, but people knew Roy because of the extension of the lineage and all the games that were here.
Roy is just like a funny like American name. What's your name of Roy? You know?
Yeah. Ooh, I loved the read on the rollout.
Ooh,
there.
that was he had Gahtzu in a good position and might just lose the game here now. Yeah, that's it.
The turnaround.
You can almost tell like the momentum shift that happens when like, okay, I have Falcon last stock in a precarious situation. Maybe it's not one that like is super obvious about how it's gonna like end, but like it's a pretty bad spot for the Falcon, and then you miss it, and then you're like, oh shit, I'm just gonna get grabbed, and that's it, and I died, and it's just like, man, I don't know, it happens all the time. Now, I'm seeing a couple like fairs. I think Joey Donuts likes to get weird with it. Little fair action.
We held the ledge. I'm happy. We love it. Holder. It wasn't quite a roll, but I'll take that. Just holding ledge. Again, less is more sometimes. Thank you also for holding the ledge.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow, okay, that was cool. SDI, the jab reset up, got a shine off of it, and maybe a stock.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
It's okay. It's still going.
That's less on Joey Donuts, like missing it, and more on like crazy good drift from Gahtzu. That was, you know, it's tough.
Roll. I'm gonna cry.
And if you're not gonna roll from ledge, tournament winner, sure. But
well, yeah, that's how you win tournaments, right?
Exactly.
It's in the name. That's how it happens.
Exactly. Nice. Reverse back air, F smash. Gotta clean up the edge guard. Ooh,
oh, little, great forward tilt.
A little daft. We love a little daft around here, huh? We love a good daft, don't we, folks? Wow. Got the weak knee, like, pretty much on stage, and then just did the follow-up up air.
Now, I know I just said like a game like, or a set or so ago that I'm not a fan of going back if it's like a wash, but I will say for this moment, because it wasn't really a wash, it was a couple stocks here or there. Yeah. I do like Joey adapting to all this and having a lead now. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the reason why you ever see it at all, right? Because they're kind of just like, ooh,
great.
That was good. He teched the daft that time. Which isn't exactly the easiest thing to do. Like, definitely any smash he would attack, but the daft is
I
probably
feel
an
like
extra
that was
input.
such a choice too, because other Falcos maybe would have gone for the down smash.
Down smash, F smash, something
or even like
that,
down tilt. But doing that downward angled forward tilt had a nice clean opening to leave you open for other things because it's so quick.
Absolutely.
It feels like a Samus move in a sense to me.
Yeah,
like that's what Samus does.
We all got a little Samus in us, you know.
Yeah. I love the crossover between the characters. Like, I feel more in like other fighting games, there's more like every character has like their own unique, like you can't really transfer over the skill set, but in Melee, like, you know, you can ask any Samus. They've got a pocket Sheik, if not churning the Sheik eventually.
Yeah.
Fox Falco being very similar, Marthroy being very similar. I'm sure there's a few others that transfer pretty well.
Yeah, I can see what you're talking about. Yeah, I think like character to character in Melee, like there's a little bit of that, unlike other fighting games. But fighting games in general, I mean, anyone who's like good at fighting games, they can play like all
yeah,
of
the
them.
fundies are always the same
fundies
across.
Are crazy.
But like people having just like Iron Mans, for example, like being able to pick up like 5 different characters and kind of like playing the same play style based on where their main is.
Yeah, well, an interesting thing that happens in Melee too that I don't think happens a whole lot in other fighting games is like having like dual mains or even like tri mains, like in like characters for specific matchups.
Yes, because I was learning Fox for Sheik because
yeah.
I gave up on Samus Sheik.
Right, but yeah, that's cool. And then I don't know, I dual main just because I want to play a fun matchup. You know, I mean, some matchups are kind of like I don't know.
Or
too
there's
floaty, and I'm just like, I'll just play Fox because it'll be fun for both of us.
There's just some fun people too, like a good loved Michigan name, Negative. Unfortunately not here this weekend. But you could always convince him to do like a random character set in bracket. You can convince him. They're like, oh yeah, let's just go random right now.
Hell yeah.
And like, and it's whatever.
I was PR'd in my region as a random main. I also play a lot of random. I do random on Slippy ranks, although nice roll. Yep.
Nice roll.
Man, I have the worst. I am in this weird hellscape of playing nothing but Young Link, dude. I hate playing Young Link. I can't do anything.
Why
I just
are you doing
die. Well, there's 25 other characters I'm supposed to be getting at a normal rate, and I just keep getting Young Link, so I don't know.
Ooh.
It's a sign saying I need to step it up with Young Link, but
really unfortunate SD for Joey Donuts. That will be the set with Gahtzu taking it over. I always feel for people like having that be like your ender, or like the ending sequence, where it's like, oh, really had to end like that.
Yeah. Wow, Morris is he is a good like 3 chairs back from the CRT compared to his opponent. That's cool.
I wonder why. I wonder if there's any reason for it.
Maybe his opponent is smelling, you know?
Well, maybe it's cold specifically.
Maybe
right
it's
there.
cold closer to the TV.
Yeah.
He's on something we don't know. I don't know.
Or maybe sometimes he's tired or his eyes hurt from strengths. He's going across many different games, many different things.
Yeah.
Maybe a little sleep deprived. So maybe just taking, a healthier decision to sit back a little bit. Maybe who knows? We can't really see the TV size from here. Maybe it's a giant TV.
Maybe they're both super far from it, but Morris is just crazy far from it.
Yeah, like, if it's like one of those like giant, like what, 25-inch, 50-inch TVs, like the big TVs, sitting right up there, like up close to it, you can't see the whole screen. Like, I have to sit a little bit back away from a big TV screen.
Oh yeah, for sure. I definitely, if I had to, I think I'd sit farther back than normal. Also, like in teams, are you an inside sitter or an outside sitter?
I asked my teammate because usually I'm playing with Zuppy and he's on the box, so he likes to be, I think, on the outer so that he has more elbow room, and I'll sit on the inner.
To really get into it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an outer just because I don't know. I feel like I've played so much Melee that like even just getting any angle of it, like I kind of.
I like being front and center.
Yeah.
I do. I don't like the angle. You're right on that. I would prefer to be the inner, but I will let my person choose because like they're usually the one that's doing more work in doubles.
Yeah.
I am the stock tank.
Gotcha. Yeah, I talk about that all the time. People play Melee at their house on their computer and they sit right in front of the TV. I feel like it shouldn't be as weird as it is, but my chair when I play Melee is like to the right.
Yes, yeah. I was about to say, I purposely sit a little off to the side so I don't change my muscle memory of needing to sit in front of it directly.
Even like where we're commentating from, like the TV is to my left. You know?
Off to the side, to my right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Morris looking like he's gonna wrap this one up. He's up 2-0. He's got the stock lead. He's on Yoshi's. He's very comfortable.
Yeah, I don't know if this is just me as a person. Maybe this is the old school because like how you're saying newer school.
Oh,
the extender!
Crazy.
Oh my god. I didn't even know he had it.
Well, it didn't look like he had it on that first grab until it came back. Oh, that was wild.
I didn't even see him set it up because you have to do it in between all stocks. Randall being the biggest home.
Well, you can do it actually like, you know, in the air.
Oh, yes, but like if you die, you have to redo it again from the angel plat.
For sure. Yeah, sometimes I'll do it from the angel plat.
Oh, I thought it was easier in the air. Because you have more time.
I think it's harder. I think there's something about it. I'm pretty sure that it's only like a frame or so harder.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure there's a distinction there.
I don't know why, because I personally, when I set up my extender, I do it in the air because I get it more consistently there than on the ground. I thought it was supposed to be harder on the ground.
One of the things that's really hard for me to do in Melee, and it was a choice by me. This is how my controllers looked for years. I don't have an up D-pad. So doing the extender is very hard.
You actually just can't.
I really just kind of vibrate my controller and hope that the inputs happen.
Why do you take it out?
Because I don't need to taunt. That is not something that I need to do. I have good sportsmanship. I don't think that there's any time where I need to taunt other than extender or like Luigi or something like that.
Do you just like, okay, like I don't really taunt either, but did you like, you can't moderate yourself, so you just took the option away?
Well, no, it's more of a, no. It's also a symbol. It's a statement, you know, it's kind of just, it cements who I am as a player.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I could not.
It still works. I still need it to like, you know, GG's people. Like, but you have to like press it in a very strange way. So.
You know, you're a one of a kind for that. I've never met anyone who took out specifically the upper D-pad.
Yeah, all the other ones are there, even though they do nothing. But, yeah.
Well, they can do something for some people.
That's how I roll.
Yeah, I mean, you need the down and the up for Samus.
For Samus.
Yeah. Oh my god, so we got Surskim and Artan. Welcome back, Artan. Hope to see you playing a little bit smoother than you were before.
Yeah. But I'll tell you what, we need to go watch. We need to go watch RapMonster.
I was going to say, we got to go to B. Actually, sorry, Artan. Sorry, Surskim. We got a Luigi on the screen.
And this is the people's champ right now. The people are talking about RapMonster.
Yes.
He is on a meteoric rise.
I love every time, like certain like times of season when I finally like get to have a chance to cast, and there's just like a big name, the name that's buzzing around. Like around Full Bloom season, it was Kevbot.
Yeah.
And then like now it's RapMonster. Oh my goodness, I love that in Melee. Like anyone can have their moment.
Yeah. RapMonster is he's on tour. He is the hottest thing out right now.
Taking away the needle with the fire immediately. Oh. Wait a minute. I love that. The good stalemate at the start. Like, I know what you're going to do, and I'm going to do it too.
Yep. Now, where I'm from, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, I am no stranger to good Luigi play. Played a million Luigis, a Bait, Voodoo Jin, all these guys. So I have a very high standard for Luigi. Now, what I will tell you is RapMonster meets that.
Yes.
Absolutely he does. And
everything I just saw, like reacting to the misfires and being able to just keep up with his own like RNG moments, like
right.
Just very aware.
I've been known to be a little hard on Luigi's, so at first, you know, I definitely had to see if the hype was real.
You had your doubt. You know, you're pressing X.
I think I just do it. I just have like again, such a fabled history with Luigi's in my region, and just know what it like took to get so good for a lot of them, and just the stuff that they've invented and pioneered. So to see it all come together.
I know exactly what you mean, since I come from a region.
You probably feel the same way as Samus. Yeah, exactly.
Like,
we are that way with Luigi. Yeah. Not to brag or anything, or you know, put some salt in the wound, but our Luigis used to mess up your Samuses.
It's a hard matchup.
It was really funny for a while.
Oh my god! Because even in my coming up in my region, we had Yo-Yo, really good Luigi, and I remember getting the chance to play him, and I'm a very bomb-heavy Samus. I actually invented bomb tech that has become popularized in the modern day.
You'll have to explain that to me.
Oh,
As someone who also invents niche tech.
It's very easy. It's you place the bomb, you wave dash into it, it pops you up, and you're immediately actionable, and it's shorter than your short hop. That's my tech. 10 years ago, I showed Duck that. And then everyone started using it. So if you didn't know, that's me. Anyways, that means I'm a very bomb-heavy Samus, and most people are just like, why do you bomb so much? I'm like, that's my wheelhouse. That's my thing.
Yeah.
And in this matchup, the best way to counter, I know we're talking, it's Sheik on the screen, sorry to like take for Samus.
No,
but
I get what you're talking about.
Like,
the long sweeping wave dash of Luigi is putting a bomb there.
Stopping the movement and putting the bomb there. And like, not a lot of characters can do something like that, because like what Sheik has right now is maybe Needle, but as we saw, Luigi can just eat the needle and it doesn't really stop him. And RapMonster is also just insane.
Yeah.
Just so fast, so smooth.
I see the shades of great Luigis before him, you know, in the baits and the eddies, and I also see a little bit of new flair, you know, from himself. The Mad Tyros of the world. Shout out to that guy. That guy was psycho Luigi. Yeah, the combo game is crazy on this one, though. I mean, that's...
I'm not fully familiar with... Oh my god, if he just rolled! Where was she gonna go?
Well, there's a good roll.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say that I'm not too familiar with how Sheik Luigi goes in general through the years, if it's gotten better, worse, if it's harder for one or favored in another way, but I feel that RapMonster's doing a really good job of convincing me right now that at the very least 50-50, if not Luigi taking charge.
Well, definitely not. If there was anyone in the region that was beating on all the Luigis that we had, it was the Sheik man. My brother, the Sheik man, was super good at this matchup, made it look very miserable sometimes.
Now, would you say that's just because of the comfort of being in region?
Sure, but also it has to speak to the truth of it, right? Because if my brother can do it and he plays a lot of Luigis, why couldn't anybody, right?
Well, that's familiarity, because it's a mid-tier. That's like me saying, like, I'm really good at Falco Samus, because I came from a region that had all the Falcos.
Sure, but I mean, that does speak to, I mean, the reality that your character is probably pretty good, like, or maybe not as bad as people thought.
That's
right?
more so, yeah. Like, I can see that, because you can change the meta. Because it always takes one person. Like, back in the day, people probably didn't think Yoshi was good, and then you had Amsa. And now Yoshi's in the conversation of being, like, a better character. Right. It just takes one person to advance the meta and change the game for that person.
Or even just take a good step forward, right?
Yes.
So, like, if RapMonster becomes what people think he can become, and, like, a top 10 player or some shit like that, like, you know, he's definitely not gonna, like...
It just puts your character on the map. You're in the conversation to advancing and elevating that character.
For sure. I think out of anybody in the world that's done the most for their character, you said Amsa, and I think that's probably the correct answer. I think Amsa has done...
Or Axe with Pikachu.
Yeah, for sure.
Those are some two, like, whenever I go to, like, think about characters at that time not really being used or seemed good at the time, and they elevated that character to a whole new level and changed the way that they are perceived. Yeah.
And, like, it's not to say that there's not any room for high tiers to do that, because, I mean, again, Captain Falcon has been a good character for a million years, but then, like, Wizzy started doing some really crazy shit with Falcon. So, you know, you can make your mark really with with anybody.
Absolutely. And I think that's the best thing about Melee right now, is we mentioned it a little bit ago about how the game's been evolving, but in the new era of where we are at, I feel this is the most diverse I've seen the scene. You could, like, there's a Zelda on the screen right now. I'm
another
not opposed
matchup
to
that I
this.
saw tons of, strangely enough.
Like, it's just like, I don't know, like, looking at right now who we have, like, yes, there's 3 Foxes, make that 4 Foxes, but, like, earlier when we were, like, at the start of our block, there was, like, a unique character across every single of these squares,
Yeah.
and it's just like.
Oh, for sure. I mean, if you look at any top 8 of a tournament, you're just scrolling on Twitter, I mean, you'll see a very diverse top 8, and I think that's good for the game. A lot of people, I don't know. I got a subset of people from my region that see all the weird characters, and they're like, bleh. And I'm just like, what's wrong with you?
No.
This is great. You would hate the world that you think that you want, where everybody just plays Fox.
Let's take a moment then to like step out of our own community and like, isn't that not what's happening in Ultimate? People, the same thing, like they're complaining about Steve because Steve is just across the top 8s, and there's just a lot of
Right,
Steve.
yeah, we could.
Or we could look back to Meta Knight days in Brawl, or even Bayonetta days in Smash 4. Like these have existed across the other titles, and I think you're, no matter what, going to just have haters or complainers, and there's just, you can't please everyone.
Nope, certainly can't. Yeah, but I'm glad that Melee has never suffered the fate of the Brawls and the Smash 4s and even the Ultimates. I mean, people try to make it seem like Fox runs rampant, but I mean...
And it was maybe just a short time in history. Because my counter argument to that is like, well, what about the Armada era when Peach dominated for 3 years with like a secondary Fox? Like, yes, there was a little bit of Fox, but it was primarily Peach. And then we had a Puff, and now a Marth. And it's like, yes, Fox is really good. And yes, it's the most common character and pretty up there in the top 10 range. But we've never really had a solo Fox like hold the #1 spot for a consistently long time.
Yeah, for sure. No, there's definitely been eras of, you know, Armada's Peach and Hbox's Puff and stuff like that, Zane's Marth, you know, Ken, all that kind of stuff. So there's been short windows of spacey players being the best. But the thing that has saved Fox from the fate of the other, like, really good players is that Fox is really fun to play against.
Yes. Oh,
you
yes.
know, definitely
fun
has
to play as and against.
Yeah, so like some of the, like Minecraft Steve, I can't say this for certain, but I'm pretty sure the big complaint is he's not fun to play against.
No, and I'm gonna be real with you. When I think of that, I think of the like viral tweet from a couple weeks ago, getting hit with the skibbity toilet. That was, of anything I've seen from that game, that was a pretty funny one.
Right. Yeah. So. Yeah, you know, I think we're really fortunate. If Fox was like any better, then we'd probably be casting Ultimate right now.
It'd be problematic.
Yeah, we would just have Ultimate tournaments.
And I just think it's beautiful that while we have different tiered ranges, that no one really like triumphs at the top is like the #1 choice. That like, what do you like? I just love that about Melee, and I think a lot of people can agree to that.
That combo was crazy. Yeah, I mean, we went on a philosophical journey, which we're allowed to do. We're allowed
quads.
a couple of those on quads for sure.
Yeah, like
RapMonster has been putting in work. He does crazy nice combos with his up air specifically.
Oh.
He tried to use a little bit of that forbidden area underneath Battlefield to kind of you know, recover. That was pretty cool. Iceking is a pretty good Midwest Sheik too. So this is he's keeping it kind of close, but he's not catching. He has none of the edge.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's one of my favorite winning animations.
Yeah.
Is the noise.
Did you know you could control this?
Yes.
Yeah.
With the D-pad that you took away.
Yeah.
Oh no,
well,
actually, there's a few. There's a few.
There's different ways.
Wait,
like
I think
B
there's
and
A and.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
Actually,
yeah.
wait. No, I'm maybe thinking of the wrong game. Actually, I don't think it's D-pad for Melee.
It's I always thought it was A, B.
Yeah,
and,
you're right. As soon as I said that, I was like, no way, it's A, B, and I think a trigger or something.
Okay, is that how they do it in other games? So now I did learn that now. If that's how they do it in other games.
I think I might be thinking of like Forbidden Knowledge.
Oh, okay. The game that shall not be named. Voldemort.
Yeah. Forbidden. Oh, you know, like even like other. I have my toes in way too many different categories of games.
Yeah, gotcha. I only play Melee. I'm a psycho. Literally, like, I don't know. It's just like it always is fresh. You can play it all the time. I'm not really a gamer.
I love consuming YouTube Melee content, like documentaries or random little fun facts, regional things, or just like the memes. Like people sometimes, what was it, a year ago with the like everyone was just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get first, and it shows their real placement. It's like 300 something.
Yeah, no.
It was so funny, just regions doing. I love the community.
Crazy. It's crazy that like we have people that have a social media account specifically just to like consume Melee content. You know what I mean? That's kind of wild.
It's kind of me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's kind of me. Just quick little check-in across everyone right now because it seems everything's kind of like starting fresh right now. We've got talking about monsters. We just went from RapMonster. We have Guest Monster.
Guest
against
Monster
Stude.
is a slippy legend.
Yes.
He even says netplay like in his sponsor name.
That one would be a very fun like Falcon ditto because it they're both very fast. And then we have Frost again against Lexor. And in Lexor's favor right now, 1-0. And then right now we're watching Acid and Altan, which...
Altan,
yeah.
so this is...
Altan. Sorry, I'm from Artan and Altan.
Yeah. I got a story about Altan. I know OSU Altan. Box player. So when COVID happened, and nobody knew what was going on,
right.
I was like, you know what? I've been seeing the hype. I'm gonna buy a box because nobody knows how long we're gonna like have crappy net play and how long we're gonna be in our houses. So yeah, I bought a box, and Altan sold me his old box, and I was like, cool, you know, $200, Venmo'd him, you know, that kind of shit. Funny enough, I don't know. I got the box, I plugged it in. I think I had that thing plugged in for about 5 minutes. And all I did was dash dance. That's as far as I got. I was pressing left
same
and right.
thing, yep. Just trying to get a feel for the direction.
Right. And I was dash dancing, and I looked at myself, and I was like, what am I doing? Literally, I went through the whole like week and a half of procuring the box, getting it to me, you know, all this stuff. Played on it for 5 minutes, and
this
then
is my life.
The realization came, and I was like,
I want this?
What is going on? So
yeah,
I
playing on the keyboard.
I sold it. I sold it very fast.
It's not for everyone. It is very much a cup of tea. I have a lot of hand pain. Personally, I have nerve damage in my hands back from marching band days, and also just strain because I do art. And I've tried the box before, and unfortunately, it doesn't agree with my hand pain. Like I have the same amount of hand pain across GameCube, Conch, and box. So I unfortunately could not.
So there's nothing saving you.
There's nothing saving me.
Don't save her.
I was just born wrong. It's okay. But I'm happy with where I'm at. I love that it puts me in a healthy range of the game where I can have like things in and out of the community. Because I would be that person that would 100% like Melee would be my life if I could play this game. If I could take it to the top, I would be traveling every week. I'd be broke. I'd be in my parents' basement.
Absolutely. That's funny. Yeah. Back to the election bit that we did. One of the things that I like ran on was just like obviously we had to talk about controller discourse. And one of the things was like, you know, we weren't meant to play this fast or this consistent, you know. If back in the day, the circle of life was like, if you played too much Melee or too fast or too hard, it destroyed your hands.
Yeah.
And that's what gave us like, you know, the Peaches and the Samuses of the world, because, you know, not all of us could play Fox at that level for that high.
I couldn't, yeah.
Exactly, so, I mean, that's, but that's what they're getting rid of. Now that we have these boxes, foxes are everywhere. They're terrorizing us. And we don't have the Samuses we should, or the, you know, the Jigglypuffs we should. You know, the circle of life it's crazy.
Yeah, honestly, too, I've seen a lot of box sheiks. That's a big rise, I feel like.
Box Sheiks.
And Box Peach, that's another one.
Box Peach is the evil one, though. It's the low-key evil one. Fox gets like a bad rap because it's like, oh, Fox is crazy.
It's just Fox.
Yeah, it's
Fox is always.
Fox is gonna be good on a Mad Catz controller, on the DK bongos.
You could
Fox,
get a literal keyboard and like somehow wire that to be, and someone will have a good fox.
Fox would be good. But Peach is the one that actually, like, kind of makes me like, this thing is a little, I don't know.
Really?
Yeah. No, it's just like the constant ASD down. You know, I mean, they'll be like sub-floating, and then you hit them, and then you're just down smashing. It's some crazy stuff. I don't know. All right, we got Dimension and Ashley. And Ashley has a friend, is what I'm learning.
Now, whose friend? Because I'm trying to read this, and...
Real ass friend Ashley is who that is. and they couldn't...
I get it, they're getting around the stuff.
You're right, and if you didn't know, she is a real ass friend.
Oh my god, I'm crying. That's good. I also... If people are unaware or like think I'm gaslighting them, like I always have my glasses on at the start of a block, but then I take them off by the end of the block, because with the headset they just eventually hurt. But then
and this big spotlight that's on
us. Oh, I'm dying. Anyways, yeah, I just can't see, so I literally like leaned drastically forward to be like, what does that say?
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I mean, not to, break the fourth wall, talk to production on stream, but if we're doing the quad and we haven't been shown like more than like once, we don't need to have this big light on the whole time. We don't, but...
I'll be real with you, I was on main stage yesterday and I was not blinded the way that this was.
Yeah, no, we'll suffer through, but you know what, for future people, I think they'll probably appreciate it.
Or at least like bring it back a little.
Yeah, just for the quad. I think, because, we were on the show at the beginning. We've been... Oh, these are our last sets? Cool.
Beautiful.
Right. So,
breaking news. This is our last sets on the stream for this block.
Yeah, so, all right, if this is our last stream, then we're going to switch over to X. We're going to watch a little bit of Stude and a little bit of Guestmonster.
Yes.
A little Falcon Ditto. Stude is a pretty decent Falcon in his own right in Melee. I mean, he also dabbles in the dark arts that we're not allowed to speak on.
I was just talking to him earlier about Rivals, too, over breakfast. Because like, yeah, you dabbled a little bit in Rivals, right? And he went, not so much anymore. It's just, he wants to focus entirely on Melee instead of, like, splitting himself across so many things.
Yeah.
And I think that's really benefiting him right now. Like, I think, like, he's been able to, like, elevate himself too, like getting to focus, like whether it's casting or playing or just being like more around for the community. Like I've definitely seen an increase in presence.
I think he just grew up, I think sometimes, there's a time to be, crazy and a goofball. But we got to be serious here. Melee is life. Melee is what you need to be focusing your time on. You can, Guestmonster. Yeah. Now, for those of you that don't know and do not play like 3 a.m. net play, Guestmonster is a monster with this Falcon. Definitely a very hype, very crazy kind of Falcon most of the time.
As we can, guess on the name, a monster that keeps you guessing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to spend a lot of time off stage here, and that's just the way that...
That's just Falcon.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that. Yoshi, please.
That was the longest down special, I swear.
And it almost worked. If that weak knee, like, didn't stop that, like, oh. But yeah, I think one of the top 5 things I love in watching Melee is a Falcon Ditto on Yoshi's, because they are just... You really get to see the characters shine on this.
And they use the whole stage. They're off stage for like a good 15 seconds at a time.
They're like wall hopping.
Using Randall, yeah.
Speaking of.
Right. He's always in the mix when Falcons are here.
Yeah, player 3's entered the chat.
Nice. Stude with a little bit of a fake roll for you. There you go. And he's hack stashing. He's all over the place, man.
Oh,
no! He thought he SD'd! Oh no! He didn't know that you could just be down there forever. That was crazy. See, I can't do that with my controller. And that's probably the reason why. That Falcon would be dead if it was me.
Temptation is not even there for you.
Nope.
Ooh, is this going to be the unfortunate where you taunt and you get reversed on and it's kind of a little embarrassing?
Exactly, yeah. I'm going to have a long talk with Stude if he loses this. Actually, I might let him borrow my controller. You know?
Oh, no.
Oh, no. It could happen. I kind of hope it does for the storyline of it. Oh, no! Oh, he keeps us on his toes. Oh, he went for the dash attack. He's crazy.
Dude, please.
This is melee. This is round 1 melee if I've ever seen it.
Oh, my God. Please.
Oh, he's not dead yet. He's going to Falcon kick. Oh, he missed it. Oh, knee. He got to the edge, though. He skipped it. The weak knee.
Just hold. Just hold.
Okay. I didn't think that he caught his jump. I missed that part, but yeah. All right. He saved himself from a very embarrassing gaffe.
I just needed like that one game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Oh man. Yeah, this is a good set to end on. Guest Monster and Stewed.
Yeah. A little update in between.
What do we got? They're talking to us when they do this. Hell. Guest Monster is so chronically online. Did you see that? Oh man.
I did. Lexor taking 3-2 over Frost, by the way, just to update the people at home.
Hey, that ain't bad. I thought.
Very close game 5, last stock, I thought. I thought I saw at least. You know, my glasses are off. I'm a little blind.
Yeah, that's fine. All right.
Getting to see them on the stream as well. I love the little player cam.
Of course,
Get
Guest
the fit
Monster
check
plays
them.
on a box. Could have guessed it. Couldn't get the keyboard here.
Ooh, great fade back.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's Dead Falcon.
Thank God.
Nice.
Okay. The get-up attack scared me. I thought it was going to reset him.
Yeah, but even when it hits, it's fine because it kind of just keeps the edge guard going just a little more. I favor that more than any of the rolls. I'll do the reverse hit of the get-up attack. Little nerves. I feel like usually like when someone misses a Raptor boost, you just like start licking your lips and you're like, oh, you're gonna hate this, buddy. But Stude was kind of slow to punish that.
I think so. Maybe just thought he was going to SD because I kind of thought that too. He was close enough, and then I wouldn't have reacted like, oh, he didn't die.
But I think in that situation, damn, nice pickup. You kind of just would throw the knee there anyway. They either die or you killed them. Oh, he pushed him off. Oh, he pushed him off the second that he was about to press, something. I guess he pressed R.
Any trigger. Could have been L or R.
Yeah, or Z. Oh, no.
True.
Well, I was just trying to think of what was he. He was in knockdown, and then he got pushed off, and he air dodged. Maybe he thought he was going to the ledge.
Maybe a wave dash gone wrong.
Yeah, but he wasn't in that state. That was. Yeah. It was a crazy play by the Guest Monster. We've all been the victims of the Guest Monster on netplay. At least once or twice.
I wonder if the elbow is what he was going for.
No, well, it's my idea. Maybe it's not true anymore, but anytime you saw something like Peach's F tilt, you know that was a missed dash attack, right?
Yeah,
so anytime I see Falcon's F smash, I was always like, oh, that's just like a missed jump, and you wanted to knee, but now you F smash. But Falcons will lie to your face, and they'll say, no, I meant to do that.
They're giving the people's elbow.
Yeah, they all lie. Whereas as a Peach, I'm like, anytime I F tilt, I'm like, obviously I didn't mean to do that. All right,
and that
Guest Monster knocks out our hero so that he can get to his commentary block that much faster.
True.
Right,
Yeah.
But I think that's our last set. That was a fun time. Pleasure. Nice to meet you.
It was so much fun.
Nothing like a Midwest connection, this early in the morning.
Oh my goodness. And it was amazing melee. We got to see so much, all like Luigi, Samus, the Falco.
Yeah, the diversity is there.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, the round 1 pools of majors aren't like the snore fest that they used to be. No, I don't think we saw any bad melee, so that's
and even to what would be Snorefest back then, I feel like isn't anymore.
Oh, no.
Like puffs are so engaging these days.
Even, not even characters, even your round 1 Fox is multi-shotting and doing crazy stuff, whereas usually round 1 was where, you just kind of woke up and you knocked them all out of the way. But,
yeah, let's say noon pools or 10 a.m. for some of the other games. That's so early.
Yeah, so
I'm rolling out of bed with a headache.
So we got a lot of round 1s coming. Stay right here.
Yeah.
Plenty of melee to watch. plenty of insight to be heard.
Yeah,
and
lots
to
of
learn.
great things happening at Riptide.
Absolutely. But we're going to sign out. Peace.
Yeah, thanks for
Always a
watching.
pleasure.